It's another week of the Boxing Break, episode 11. We always gotta say we're appreciative. Thank everybody for the comments.
Yes, indeed.
Good, bad, you agree, disagree, blah 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 blah.
Just comment it.
Appreciate it. You know what I mean? We added this and it's been good so far, successful, and we love talking about boxing. So you're gonna get it. At least I think maybe we might have skipped 1 week because it was like it's kind of light. Yeah, I mean you're gonna get it most weeks though. Yeah. As long as the boxing is rolling.
If it's some news, we
gonna roll on it. Yeah. And this week
it was some news.
It was some things this week. Let's start off. Woo! Because this was last night. Y'all gonna get this pretty soon.
Okay.
Tyson Fury. Francis Ngannou. The fight we poo-pooed on it.
Yeah.
As we should have though, because the undisputed fight needed to happen. There's other guys who deserve to get that fight, but Francis Ngannou, I think mad people, it shook the boxing world up. Okay. So Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
I want to say this. He lost that fight, yo.
He lost it?
He lost that fight, yo.
Oh shit.
Because did you see the knockdown? Mike, did you watch whatever I said?
I watched what you said.
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of it. Yeah. And I did see the knockdown.
My bad, real quick. Did you see Fury's face?
I did see his face at the end of the fight.
That's when he realized he was in a fight. He looked like, oh, wait a minute, y'all. Because if you, my bad, I'm gonna let you finish. But if I want to give Ngannou some credit real quick because the punch that knocked him down went like just a wild swinging shot. Tyson was trying to come in, and he threw a couple joints. He slid back, counted him over the top with a left hand.
Yeah,
that was like some boxing skill, dog. Like,
you know what? So with me, I watched the review you gave me, and it was probably like 12 minutes, 15 minutes or whatever. I watched the whole joint.
It was about 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah. I watched it in full, and I'ma say Ngannou probably landed the harder shots. From what I seen though, he still was landing jabs. It all depends on how you score it. I don't know exactly how the fight went because I didn't see the whole thing in duration. But like them little, we know like real boxing, like the little, yeah, like the little. I'm here. This is the first time he fought a nigga that's the same size as him. Yeah, I'm not copping a plea for him because I'm like I don't know which way because I didn't see the full fight. But from what I saw, he was landing shots too.
Tyson Fury, they
just weren't the harder shots.
Tyson Fury didn't like lose every round. The reason I say he lost because when you watch the whole joint, like. Fury was getting some little shots in, and he won a few of them mid to late-ish rounds.
Yeah.
But honestly, like, he was swinging and missing badly on some of them shots.
See, that's why I need to see the whole fight, because, like, in the highlights, I'm seeing, like, the exchange where it's like, all right, he landed the overhand right, but he already landed, and then slip out and then hit him with one, and it's like, I don't know. It's boxing.
What's the name's jab was surprisingly better than I think most people would have thought. Ngannou, he actually was controlling a lot of it with
and he
jab.
big. Like he the first.
I'm gonna get to that in a second. I'm gonna get to that in a second because that is huge, right? There was the 8th round. He was putting combos on Tyson Fury.
Really?
Tyson Fury got hurt about 3 times in that fight, yo.
Okay.
And Tyson Fury looked sloppy. At points, I don't think he took him as seriously. He didn't look completely out of shape, so I don't think he was probably in atrocious shape. I just don't think he thought he was that good. And plus, this is another thing I want to comment on real quick. I think, dog, them Wilder fights probably took something out of him. He took some big shots in the fights, dog.
Nigga, when he got knocked down the one shit, I was like, yo, you remember the one he got knocked down? We was like, yo, Wilder won, and then he got back up.
Yeah, it was
some rose up like the Undertaker and shit.
That was the first one.
That was an
right?
extended count too. Yeah. I might talk about
Extendo count.
I might talk about that in a second, but I'm like, yo, and then he's primed to get beat because Ngannou cracked him with a few. I'm like, these are 2 of the hardest punches, period, in combat sports. I don't know how many times you can keep getting cracked like that. I don't care how big you are, yo.
Yeah.
It takes a toll.
It's going to take a toll on you, my guy. Sure. Like, because in order for him to win, especially that 3rd fight from Deontay Wilder, he really had to get up from some hard shots, dog. Like that takes Wilder took the biggest punishment overall. But them shots, like Wilder knocking everybody out. We all agree the only reason he got up is because Wilder's really like a blown up cruiserweight, honestly.
Yeah.
With like some wild power.
Because he hella lean. He just tall.
And this is what I want to get in with the Ngannou because y'all was touching on it. Tyson Fury, if you noticed in this fight, because this is what he did with Wilder and a lot of other guys he's bigger than. he started wrestling you and bullying you.
He couldn't do that.
No, he could not do it. With an MMA fighter.
This nigga was clinching in the third round. This nigga straight hugging. Like, damn, I'm tired of shit.
What's name grabbed him
I'm
under the
tired of shit. It's a big motherfucker in this bitch now.
So when your hands are not just clearly just doing whatever, whether he took it, not. If your hands aren't extremely superior, all them other tactics that you doing with a guy that's 50 pounds lighter than you, with a dude who's just as physically big, and be with that wrestling and the MMA, he wasn't doing nothing. Tyson Fury, Tyson Fury even tried to cheat. He got a history of doing a lot of little funky stuff. The elbow was crazy,
bro.
I sent you the Ron Artest meme. I sent you the Ron Artest James Harden meme before he was Meta World Peace.
And you know what? Ngannou didn't flinch.
Because he didn't felt that before.
He didn't took elbows before.
Yo, the same size, nigga. I'm not
smaller,
scared, nigga.
I mean, some of them might be a little bit heavy.
After the fight, what he said?
Oh, you mean same size in the ring?
Because Ngannou came in, I think he was 272 and Tyson Fury was like 277. And what's the name is all muscle.
Yeah.
Like,
solid.
Tyson Fury could not throw him around like he threw around a 230-pound Deontay Wilder or some of these other fighters. He weren't too close. And he realized it in that fight. He was like, "Oh,
what was the reach difference? You remember what that was?
I'm not sure, but Ngannou got pretty good reach.
Yeah, it was like damn near the same.
It was a way. Everybody left that fight like everybody. The ring that you could see.
So you agree with Braun that you're gonna give up on boxing?
No, he just I thought it was funny, but it was he be kind of doing.
I hate when he does that, yo.
As y'all like to say, casual.
I hate when he does that.
First off, if you watching that fight for a real boxing match, casual. I'm straight calling you out. Real boxing fans not looking for MMA boxing matches.
Nobody was looking for that, but it turned into real boxing.
Shot fuck out of here.
Because
it was shocking, but his
skills were better than because people
anticipated.
Yo, it's better than anticipated. But this is why. All right, so I was more so upset because there's other deserving boxers who deserved it. But the reason, and we talked about it, the Mayweather. I don't know if we talked about it. We probably talked about it off. The reason Mayweather and what's his name? Conor McGregor fight was still a little decent. I do feel like Floyd was kind of trying to carry a little bit, but I told folks that's another striker in there.
Yeah,
and he was bigger than Floyd. Floyd was really having to think a little more than people was trying to act like he wasn't thinking it. In them early rounds, he was like, yo, and that's over. He got caught with a body shot, yo. And they called it a low blow. It wasn't a low blow, yo. But when you fighting them strikers, especially if a striker's bigger than you, like it's not like Ngannou was like it wasn't like he was fighting John Jones, right? Yeah. Like John Jones would destroy Tyson Fury in a just MMA fight. But John Jones is a striker, but he's not like not
as big.
It's not that too, but it's also not. He's not like a boxer striker. Like Ngannou, he's knocking you out. MMA so yes, he understands. Yeah. Ngannou knows how to set you up for shots and stuff like that. So it's not like he's fighting a guy who has no experience throwing his hands. So I'm like this, and he could crack. So I'm like, my thing was if he hit him clean, anything could happen.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But his stamina was better than I thought.
He
took shots better than I thought. A little bit, like clean shots out there. Because Tyson hit him with a couple clean ones. It didn't phase him at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. So that was interesting. What happened now is
I still feel like though, like if that was the fight for you and you feel like that's like the litmus test for boxing and shit, you were still a casual fan. Like that's
absolutely
not even real
if you came
boxing.
Into it like that, absolutely.
That's not even real boxing. All these great fights we got this year, if that's your fight, nigga, you a
it's
light
more just
casual,
how Braun worded.
Casual fan. Yeah. Y'all niggas like saying casual. You a casual ass nigga, even if you was overly emotional about this fight, nigga, because this wasn't real boxing.
My biggest thing
that turned into real boxing.
It did turn into real boxing.
It turned into real boxing.
It turned into real boxing.
It was we had argued this on a few of the episodes before where we felt like this was one of our greatest years of fucking matches.
In recent memory,
right? Recent memory.
At least
so for him to say that,
and we still got the
for him to say that, that's a spit in the face.
And the Andrade shit, like coming up like next month.
Yeah, Braun don't know.
Braun don't know.
Come on, yo.
Braun just like
nigga, it's been so many fights.
He had to apologize about that other crazy shit he said. I ain't gonna.
Anyway, so hold on real quick. So what it did was it opened up the door for Francis Ngannou to get big fights.
I respect it.
Like, cause honestly, yo,
I got him beating him some of them others.
Yo, I want to throw this out there. Y'all think he beat Anthony Joshua? Yo.
He would beat that Anthony Joshua's ass. But I felt like Anthony Joshua is one of them niggas that's not that good. But I say, if he do tap in with like Andy Ruiz, like a nigga that like I can box and I can really throw a hard ass haymaker and knock you out, he might knock that nigga the fuck out.
You talking about knock Andy Ruiz?
No, I'm saying Andy Ruiz would knock him the fuck out. It's a couple of heavyweight niggas that
Andy Ruiz's hands is a little too good.
That really can't
fight Anthony.
But Anthony Joshua, massive payday because way more people want to treat it more serious now. The pay-per-view numbers for whoever he fights next.
Whoa. Hold on now. Because didn't Wilder just call for my boy?
Good, thanks. Thanks for
My
talking
bad.
about
Segue
it. No,
King.
there you go.
My bad.
Let you speak on it.
So I saw where Anthony Joshua, my
Deontay Wilder?
Deontay Wilder, my bad, was calling out. He's trying to get the fight put together between those two, right?
With Ngannou?
With Joshua.
No. Hold on. We're going to get to that later. My fault. I thought you were talking about how do you feel if him and Ngannou fight? That's doing over
Wilder
$1 million.
Wilder knocking him out quick.
But that's doing over $1 million.
That's doing a lot.
Wilder knocking him out quick. Because you got to think with the Fury Wilder, because Wilder lost because he was so undersized. But I feel like Wilder Ngannou not going to try to do the hug style with him.
I'll pay for that.
He's going to pop that nigga.
I'll pay for that.
Deontay Wilder knocks him out. I said it
Before I
right
pay
now.
for Tyson.
I said it right now.
I think
especially if he got the jab now, he can have minor defense.
I think he does, but I think he would treat him way more serious, and he should, because he is much bigger.
You think
big ass stocky nigga? Yeah, the fuck.
You think Mike Tyson shows him a little bit more respect in the training realm now that he did his thing? Because I heard Mike was a
proud
little.
Of him.
Yeah, Mike.
He was a little skeptical at first though. Mike was having a hard time
after this fight.
Yeah, as far as the training portion.
After this fight.
He was
proud of.
He was
mad proud after this fight.
He was defending them and everything. He was like, man, y'all know who the real champ is and all of that.
Okay.
Hold on, real quick. Yo, I was talking to my pops and my brother before this. Think about this. This was the real. I think I text y'all. This is a real life Rocky joint. Remember how we joke? We be like, "Yo, a fighter come in. It's unrealistic. Yeah. Their first fight, they fight the heavyweight champ of the world. Yes, and then they win or almost win. This is all Rocky. This is really the Rocky movie.
This is really a Rocky.
This is really real.
That's crazy.
The first Rocky, he didn't win, but he was close and he almost won. This is like that. Or he came and won. Shit. This is really Rocky.
That's wild.
Niggas gonna be mad at me for saying this, but like,
Ngannou is the real Rocky.
He's done a lot, yo.
They made the real Rocky.
Really fought Fury and almost like.
So the real Rocky is based off of my understanding. Chuck Wepner versus Muhammad Ali, and Chuck didn't almost win the fight, but he knocked down Muhammad Ali. If I'm not mistaken, with a body shot, and it was way more competitive than they thought it was going to be, and they made the movie based off of that. But this right here is really Rocky. Mike, Rich, this was his pro debut. This is Tyson freaking Fury.
Yeah.
And arguably won the fight, knocked him down, and was never hurt by Fury.
Yeah.
He was never hurt. Look, did y'all see the fight? Fury got a mean shiner.
I saw him after. And
Ngannou's talking. He looked like he never was in a fight.
He looked like he was a little shined up, bro. You see it on the face.
Though,
the damage can't be hid.
I ain't gonna lie. If he fight the right athletic boxer, like Jared Anderson, like on a sharp night, I think he would knock Ngannou out. Like, you feel me? It's a lot of niggas.
I don't know if Jared Anderson's knocking Ngannou out.
I think Jared Anderson could be Usyk.
I don't know about that.
I think so.
I think you underrated Usyk, yo.
I saw the last two fights.
Yeah, but things happen.
His body's fragile.
Yeah, but things happen. Yeah. I'm not sure about that, Mike.
His body's fragile.
I'm not sure about that, Mike. Like,
if Fury just pummel Usyk, I think
we're gonna see. I don't think Usyk is gonna allow Fury to pummel him though. I mentioned this before. I was like, when you was like, he just going. I was like, oh.
Is he gonna use that jab?
And I want to make it clear.
From him
I said this before this fight. I don't think that fight is as easy as people think.
I think so.
Be, yo.
Okay.
Well, Ngannou though.
You think he's gonna dance from that fight now?
Usyk is not gonna let him just.
You think you're gonna Michael Jackson dance from that fight now?
You watch Usyk going slap, slide in, slide out, slap. And Tyson Fury, really, if you can get dirty with him a little bit, like I told y'all, the fight.
How big is Usyk?
Usyk about 6'3", 230 something maybe.
That's the difference though.
That is, but Usyk,
he get to laying that weight on you.
Well, listen, that fight it was supposed to be December. Tyson and that team said, We're not doing it.
That's what I was saying. Is he going to dance? Is he going to dance from this fight? Is he going to get the dancing on this fight, nigga?
Some people been saying Tyson Fury been shook from.
You going to get the dancing, nigga?
But like honestly,
that's what Tyson Fury said. I'm not gonna be here.
But with Tyson Fury, he should really be on his. I'm not gonna be here off of that. Like, yo, the first dude you fought that's the same size as you, gave you a fucking run for your money. And technically, if he was as small as certain fighters, if he was Deontay Wilder size, like lean and shit, it wouldn't have been like that.
Mike, I'm gonna tell you another thing. Tyson Fury's getting older. He's like 35.
Oh, I ain't know he was 35.
Now Usyk is up there, but
I knew he was.
But here's another thing. Tyson Fury allegedly, well, some of it isn't alleged. Recently, we can only say allegedly, but in the past, it's been known. He hasn't been treating his body the best with substances.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you thinking about him at his height. We don't know if he's still at his height anymore, Mike. Yeah. I never heard of Usyk abusing his body. Now, we know body shots, he don't like those. It's a history of that. He don't like those, but like,
Usyk like the nigga on the second Creed, yo. He just only works out, yo.
Usyk might be a weird one for him, yo.
He just only does that push-ups and eats.
Tyson Fury about ready to lose to somebody. It's because he hardly.
I wanted it to be Wilder.
It's getting close to that time.
I wanted it to be Wilder.
That would be dope, but
that would be so fucking dope, yo.
I doubt if it'll be him though.
I want Wilder to go in there and fight Ngannou.
Wilder got to stay busy, man. He waiting on fights.
If Wilder beat the shit out of Ngannou,
and that's why he was trying to get that Joshua shit. I thought I saw him talking about that recently.
Oh yeah, he called out Anthony Joshua.
Yeah. What if Wilder beat like Ngannou like first 3 rounds, some shit like that, like knock him out?
That'd be good paper. Ngannou only won big fights.
I mean, that's gonna be the payday for sure.
Yeah. Ngannou won big paydays, but
boxing wise, I want to see him.
He called him out. It's keep happening. We not getting it. We all believe. I think we've all shared this opinion that Anthony Joshua and their team know that when that fight happens and he gets stretched, him being the cash cow is officially over. Like, he's been losing to a few of these other dudes, but it's not like once that fight happens, it's over.
Because he hasn't been stretched.
Nobody's going to care anymore.
Nobody's stretched him yet, right? Where he's out floor.
That one is going to be Deontay. That's going to be nasty if they fight.
It might be Ngannou.
Either way, listen, you might as well take the
Ngannou could.
I think he should fight Joshua next though. If Ngannou wants to keep trying his fight shit,
Anthony Joshua,
he can't go wrong.
Either one of them.
I think he has a better chance than Joshua.
Yes, that's why I would want him to fight.
Anthony Joshua has a name because he's a name, not because he's nice, yo. Like, come on,
like, he can throw combos and stuff, but we know he chinny and that stamina. Yeah. And Ngannou showed fantastic stamina. Even in the middle rounds when he started getting tired.
That'd be the stockiest fight of all time.
The 8th round, he got another win.
As a youth.
But Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, do y'all think it has any chance of happening next?
Anthony Joshua is never fighting Deontay Wilder.
I don't think it's ever happening.
Not at all.
You know damn well he not
we
fighting.
We just want to see it.
I don't think it's ever happened.
And
it's unfortunate. That's the biggest, most big. I'm trying to think in recent memory. That's the most unfortunate fight that'll never happen. No, period. In boxing.
Just in general?
Yes. In recent memory, last decade, yes. That will more than likely never get. Yeah. That's the biggest one. That's the biggest one. It should have happened.
I could see that.
It should have happened, and
that should have happened like 5-6 years ago.
Yes.
Facts.
That's for sure. Like, so
prior to Tyson.
I would listen, I would still let us see it. I still hope, but at the end of the day, like, if it don't happen, I'm at the point where, remember, I was getting close to that point with Spence Crawford. I was just like whatever. I wasn't even like pressed about it that much. Remember, because I said I was talking about it a few years ago, probably with any of my homeboys, like, yo, I'm going to the fight. Yeah. Whoever won, let's go to the fight. I said they stalled that fight out so much. I spent less money because I would have bought expensive tickets to go to the fight. They just got a pay-per-view out of all of it. Like one pay-per-view in one household. That's what happens when you play games like that.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Because several people would have bought, I mean, I'm sure they made something, but I'm like, they lost more money for me. I'm like, man, they really stalled it out beyond what it should have guys. Whoever you want to say stalled it out. But
yeah.
Long story long, Deontay Wilder, what's his name? They got a fight. But well, a quick rumor about Usyk. I don't know how true this is. It went and came real quick, but maybe somebody was trying to spread this to kind of shake up the fight that's supposed to be set after the Ngannou joint. But it was like Usyk might have got dropped in sparring. Now, part of me was like, dang. But a part of me also is like, all right, let's say it did happen. I mean, it's sparring, yo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it.
I've seen Muhammad Ali get
It can
dropped in
happen,
sparring.
yo. Sparring is
Tyson got
honest.
dropped in sparring.
Especially if you're not.
I'm gonna
really
keep it
tripping,
honest, show.
And the nigga's really tripping, like you don't know what this
I'ma
nigga's
keep it
mind
honest,
frame is.
yo.
You might just
Yes.
be chilling. This nigga really on his time.
You
Where
had
he
3
trying to put you
workouts
the
that
fuck
day.
down. Yeah.
You coming to sparring now.
You just coming in here to just get some work in.
I'm gonna keep it honest, show. I don't fuck with Usyk like that. You're like, yo, he's not as good as
mad about
niggas
that.
say.
He's mad about
body
that
shots,
Dubois
yo.
fight.
No,
don't
that
like
shit
it,
was
though.
bad, yo.
You
He was
take the
getting
body
beat up.
shots, you
Like,
don't
I know
like
a lot.
it,
Frank Martin might fuck him up on a good day. You feel me? Like, yo, he not like that, yo.
Frank Martin.
Not Frank Martin. What's this guy with the dreads that?
Charles Martin.
Charles Martin. Charles Martin. I'm a casual. Charles Martin might fuck that nigga up like on a
Casual
good day.
talk.
You feel me? Like, yo, I know that heavyweight shit too much. I'm like, he not like that, yo. He's not. He's like that, but he's not like that. Like when you get around niggas that's really.
Mike. I don't love Usyk. I think in a lot of eras, Usyk gets slapped up by great heavyweights, but in this era, he's like that. Yo. He's undisputed. He beat Joshua twice.
I think
easily.
Jared Anderson beats him.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Not right now.
Jared Anderson beats Usyk. Last fight, Usyk.
You saw how many clean shots?
Last fight, Usyk.
You know how many clean shots Jared Anderson got hit by with Charles Martin?
Yeah.
Who's a southpaw as well?
Yeah.
I don't have him beaten.
But he stood tall through them. And he was beating his body.
Usyk's
that nigga's body is barbecue chicken, yo.
I wouldn't mind seeing
If
the
you
fight,
hit him in
but I
the
don't
body, yo, they had to cheat
have
to
him
make
beaten.
this nigga win.
I don't have him beating him. Yeah.
He cheated to win.
I don't have him beaten.
If you cheated to win your last fight and the nigga
Well, he didn't cheat, the refs cheated.
If the refs cheated and you wasn't that and the nigga wasn't that amazing, like
Definitely got through the allegedly in there.
allegedly,
Shit,
like
body
yo,
shots and shit.
nah, that nigga was falling from body shots. Like yo, his body is fragile, yo.
Well, to switch it on to this real quick, we did, salute to the heavyweights, just period, all getting even, because Ngannou's a new heavyweight now, but switch to some smaller dudes. Did y'all see Shakur Stevenson called out Inoue, yo?
No,
monster?
I didn't see that.
I would like
He's
that
like, we can get that fight.
That would be a big fight.
I don't
That
know.
would be a big fight.
I don't know.
That would be a big fight at 135.
Does he really want that?
That would be the biggest fight ever of
Mike,
135.
who?
Which one want that? Shakur really want that?
Ooh, are you saying? You saying Shakur's not ready for that?
I think.
Is that
I
what
don't
you're
know,
saying?
man. I don't know. My man, my man, the monster over there.
I had the Ichiro shirt on, yo.
He putting niggas the fuck down, bro. Like, I'm just saying.
I think if Shakur could keep the distance, he would win. If he tried to get inside and then keep it chippy, he would lose.
Shakur is definitely easily the bigger fighter. Easily. And has
You
skill.
gotta use that jab
But
on
Monster-
this shit. This is a
I'm not
straight
saying
up
Inoue
use your
beats him.
fucking jab the first 8 rounds.
It's a
Inoue
puncher's
can make
champ.
it very.
It's a puncher's chance.
Use your fucking jab
His
and get out of there.
combos, his.
He put one of them awkward combos
Like,
together
low-key,
on my
that would
nigga.
be a
Yo.
better
It's
fight
over,
than-
yo.
I'm gonna be
I
honest.
love Shakur, but if he put one of them awkward Japanese
got the
combos
weird
on this
combos,
nigga, yo,
yo.
it's
I'm gonna be
over.
honest. I'm gonna be honest.
Anime style.
As boxing fans-
Just put your boy
As
down,
boxing
bro.
fans, they love to call us casuals, but if they did that fight, that would be bigger than Terrence
I would
Crawford
watch
and Errol
that, though.
Spence. That would be
Nah, that would be a
No,
big
that
fight.
wouldn't
I
be-
don't know if
that would be
bigger than that.
crazy.
It would be a big fight.
That
It'd
would
be
be
bigger than that?
fucking crazy.
not bigger than
I don't know if it.
No, I'm saying.
I don't know.
Obviously, they don't have the
numbers.
machine.
Wise, I don't think so.
They don't have the machine behind them, but the skill set.
It would do good
at the
pay-per-view
time,
numbers, though.
at the age, would be crazy.
It would do at least 5
Young
out of 10.
niggas can fight their ass
Which is
up.
good.
He
That's a good
fucked
number.
up Fulton. That was nice. Yeah, I mean, he come out Inoue,
Depend on where they
Shakur
fight at.
Stevenson.
I guess it
fight in
depends
the
on where they
States.
fight at.
They got to fight in
They
the
had to
States.
fight in the States.
Yeah, we not fighting in Japan.
Fighting
this
in
time,
Jersey?
or
They gonna
wherever.
fight in Jersey?
Listen, I got Shakur being able to.
Y'all taking my
I'm not
nigga
gonna- I'm not-
Ngannou to Patterson out there and fucking
Shakur beating him up.
Newark, New Jersey,
I gotta
bro.
go to Vegas.
Who do y'all think winning?
Newark.
Who do y'all think winning?
I got Shakur winning the fight.
I got Shakur winning.
I do got Shakur.
But
I'm talking.
it could
Damn,
get-
so,
it could
like,
get
I
talking
stay
big
away
shit.
from
Inoue
you.
got
I just like to
hands,
throw it. I
yo.
gotta throw it out there. He got
I'ma
that
stay
puncher's
away
chance.
from you, nigga.
He got that puncher's chance.
It would
yo,
be
to put him
fun though,
down.
yo, because talent wise,
They're great.
I like that he called him out though. When he called him out on some real shit.
You know, they want to call the money fight. Yeah, from what I remember, he was like, he mentioned, he
won that.
Let's get that fight.
I like that.
And that's a money fight. That's not like, that's a money fight. And Inoue, I don't think their team wouldn't do it because it's too, like, they might entertain the Tank fight because that's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
The Shakur is not going to bring the money like that. So Shakur would love the fight because,
to be honest, the Shakur is safer than the Tank fight, nigga.
But the money is not the
Shakur is safer than the Tank.
Yeah, but you don't get paid for safety.
People gonna take them risks.
You don't get paid for safety.
People gonna take an ultimate risk if they go
you don't get paid for safety.
Risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You don't get paid for safety.
You don't get paid for that.
I like
shit.
that.
Yeah,
Fuck all that.
Jamel Charlo.
Yeah, that nigga was safe his whole life. Look at him out here wilding.
Oh, another call out though. Well. Y'all didn't see this.
No,
I don't know.
Another call out?
Manny Pacquiao said he would come out of retirement to fight Tank.
He gonna get his ass fucked up now, yo. Manny Pacquiao, you gonna die out there with Tank, yo.
Yo. Hear me clearly. Hear me clearly right now. I think that's Tank next fight. Why wouldn't Tank take the fight?
Yeah, it's money. But he gonna beat Manny. How old is Manny Pacquiao? Look up Manny Pacquiao age.
I don't care. Respectfully.
Manny
He's in his mid-40s.
46, yo.
People gonna pay for that fight.
That's a fact.
And we have, at this point in Manny's career, we have Tank winning that fight.
This nigga gonna be fighting Shang Tsung on Mortal Kombat.
Respectfully,
I'm 156 years old.
Yo.
He just gonna hit him with the Shaolin monk.
Now listen, here's the thing about Manny though. Even though I have Tank winning the fight, I got for them early rounds to be interesting. Manny gonna have some hands, yo. That's a dude who's gonna be able to have hands for a long time.
Manny is too fucking old.
I don't care what you're saying,
I don't
Mike.
believe, bro.
Manny gonna have some hands.
I'm usually
now when he gets hit with that shot,
I'm very usually what you say. I don't believe
well,
that.
you know what I'm gonna say. The
only way he stays in it is if he allows him to stay.
No, let me. Matter of fact, let me hold that back. If Manny was relatively active, I think he would have some hands from early. Okay. He's been too inactive.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that now.
He'll
be too sloppy
in his life.
That's because he in like fucking politics.
I honestly don't want him to do the fight because he might
Hennessy
die.
commercials. That nigga's getting money now. He's not worried about fighting.
Why wouldn't Tank do it though?
You know what?
Why wouldn't Tank do it?
I know it sounds mean to say.
Why wouldn't Tank do it?
Tank, if he takes that fight, go out there and beat the shit out that old ass motherfucker. Like I'm talking about egregiously. Like
you can't have no
first round.
What's your boy name? Barossa and my man. Yo, we can't have no shit like that. And Rolly, I can't have no Rolly Barossa shit, nigga. I can't have that.
You old man.
I'll be tight as shit. Shang Tsung get in there.
Go beat him up
on your ass, nigga.
I'm talking about body shots brutally.
I don't believe in any way in Pacquiao beating.
No way.
No, absolutely. That's not happening.
No fucking
even making
way.
it competitive. I don't believe in any way.
Especially not all this time
Only
off. That's
if
not all this time off.
Tank allows him to.
That.
Tank does like a Mayweather. You know how Mayweather used to play around with people towards the end of his career.
Now, what I will say is, you don't want to play with an old crafty dude.
That's true.
Because because he's crafty and old and he's a great fighter, and also that power the last thing to leave. You ain't trying to get caught with a straight left hand from Manny Pacquiao. I don't care if Manny Pacquiao 55. You're not trying to get caught with a straight left from Manny Pacquiao, yo. Or one of them weird, because I don't think he would knock him out. But you can get buzzed real quick, like, whoa.
That's how he gets you.
Then you got to recheck your mind real quick.
His ass, yo.
But I'm just saying.
Manny too old.
You got to treat it serious. That's my whole thing.
Yes.
You got to treat him serious.
I agree with
you. got to treat Manny like he in his prime.
Anytime your knees feel tender after like a jog mission or like, yo, you just was doing too much extracurricular activity, you older, yo. Yeah. He gonna beat your ass, yo. He gonna beat your ass, yo.
Oh, Arthur Beterbiev and Dimitri Bivol, they ran into each other.
They fighting?
Arthur Beterbiev said they asked about is the fight gonna happen. He said, I don't know. Hold on, I think this is the exact quote. I don't know. He, speaking about Bivol, talks about the fight, but he talks about the fight, but he never want the fight. That's why his English a little different.
That's because low-key niggas don't know. Beterbiev old, yo.
He said
Beterbiev might be like 35 right now. Beterbiev nice, yo.
Who was calling somebody out for a while?
38, yeah. That nigga old as shit right now. He still beating the shit out of niggas, yo.
That's a fact.
He said he don't want this.
Nobody wants that Beterbiev smoke. They need to make a movie about Beterbiev, yo, because he's like 40, yo. He be beating the shit out of niggas now, yo.
Fucking bears up.
He knocked out a badass while he could just knock out niggas easy.
38 years old, dog. He's 38. He went to fight, yo.
Don't matter, yo. He fought a baby bear yesterday.
In January, he turned 39. He said Bivol don't want.
39?
He said it while Bivol was right there, and Bivol had the half spurt / let's walk away and all of that. Yo, like
smack that nigga basically. He might as well smack that nigga in his mouth. Yo.
Nah, Bivol really
That's how it go for me. Somebody come and call you out to your face, you might as well just slap them.
And the funniest part about it, bless you,
just a little slap.
they was in suits. Like they looked like they was at a gala affair, yo. And he said that.
They was at the Continental.
It reminded me of a James Bond movie or something.
They was at the Continental.
He wants no smoke.
Like, I know you've knocked plenty of men
out there in
but
fucking
you're not like
Eastern or Western Europe or some shit like that, yo. You know what I mean? A hotel, yo. It's going crazy up there.
Real quick, I only got 2 more things. But
excuse me.
Devin Haney, I think he mentioned the fight with Tank, but he was like, it would have to happen at 140. Which, I mean, but at the same time,
Tank will beat him up at 140, 135, whatever it was.
147.
147.
I don't know.
Whatever it was.
Big classes you can go up on. Tank, you gonna win that one. Buddy.
Anything, nigga. Tank is beating the shit out you, boy.
Wherever
you don't even
want.
hit that hard.
That's not the thing. I think he can do some things. It'll be a tough fight.
It'll
But
be
I
a good
think
fight.
I mentioned this before, and I'll mention all the way up to Haney gets caught cleanly every fight. At some point, as good and talented he is, that shot from Tank gonna come.
Yes.
Yeah. And Tank is a...
And that's not what you're gonna get up from.
Spoke about
You're not gonna
sparring.
get up from it.
They says he won the overall sparring when they
Again,
fought, but he
sparring.
said that, no. But here's the thing. It was said that he caught him, and they said if it was a real fight and they didn't freeze
I heard a lot of people say
the
that.
fight would have been over.
AB,
Tank is a
there was a few
skilled
people that
power
talked about
puncher.
They
that.
said the
fight.
fight would have, if it was a real fight and they didn't come in, because in sparring you're not out there to kill. They not.
This was
they're not
young
trying
though.
to
He was
kill,
a young boy though, right?
Yeah.
Haney was a young boy when
Yeah,
this
yeah.
happened.
Haney got
Tank
skills,
is a
but
skilled power puncher, yo.
and he set traps.
He literally can like...
Set
Just
traps.
from like,
imagine having your defense all the way up, but being as strong as Goku.
but I think Crawford's. Didn't he talk about Tank as far as his punching power?
Everybody talks
If
about
that
Tank.
nigga tells somebody about
And
their
he
punching power, I think y'all need to listen.
And
to
he
this
didn't even
nigga.
say just the
That's all
punching
I'm saying.
power. He said that boy's skills.
That boy's good. That boy's
That's
good.
why I keep
That's
saying
all
all
I'm
the
saying.
fans they be like Tank can't do this and can't. I'm like, yo, the fighters talk differently.
I know we from
Yo.
we
Niggas know niggas that
from
can
the
really
we
fight.
from the town and
I'm
we
from the
gonna
town.
represent
Yeah, we
differently,
absolutely,
but
Yeah.
we
I'm
also
from the
know what we
team.
seeing and what we hearing.
We
from-
watch as
from
well.
the fighters. We know what y'all be saying in the comments, but we keep telling y'all like
From
every other
around
week.
the way.
The fighters aren't saying the same things y'all saying. Yo, that's all.
He's from around the
your
way.
own fighters y'all defending don't say the same shit y'all saying.
He's from around
They
the
talk
way.
real nice, yo.
Crazy. They don't that. No one speaks the boogeyman's name, yo. Baba Yaga. That's
They talk
what
about
I'm
it because they
calling
want the
this nigga.
payday.
They
but
talk
don't-
about
but
Tank
they
like
don't
John
talk-
Wick.
Facts.
They don't talk reckless.
They talk about Tank like
They be like,
John
I feel like my
Wick.
skills this and that, but they don't. They be.
It's an honor
They be
to
calling
fight you,
other
sir.
fighters
Is
B
Tank
words
the
and
John
P
Wick of
words.
Yeah,
boxing?
ain't none of that.
I ain't heard that. Yo.
Is Tank the John Wick of boxing?
He might be, yo.
I mean,
That's Baba Yaga.
I want to fight you. It's an honor to fight you, sir. That's the type shit they gonna be
Yeah.
on when they in the ring.
They be
bro.
like, why the honorable nigga? Like, yo, just give him the crown real quick, yo. Like,
Outta here, bro.
Hey,
you know what's up, nigga.
And it's only one thing, Rich. You want to even pop it off with yeah, I mean,
Keyshawn Davis.
yeah.
Yeah, man, that was unfortunate shit for me. So when did that happen? So I got the alert for it maybe like I want to say that was during the week sometime, but I don't remember when it was. When did it happen?
I think
The
they
test?
said okay. So I think so. If you haven't caught it, most boxing fans have caught it by now, but if you didn't, Keyshawn Davis was suspended because at first they just said suspended for like substance. We
Performance
I'm like,
enhancement or some
whoa. You see that? You're like, whoa. But then we find out it's marijuana.
Yeah.
So I think, if I'm not mistaken, because it was before his last fight. That's sometime before
Okay,
his
so
last
that's
fight.
when the test came in. Gotcha.
And I think that fight got changed from a
No
win
contest,
to a no
right.
contest. So whatever happened, we seen his comments. He's like, it's legal everywhere, so I'm not going to stop. Or it's not legal. My bad. It's
Most
not
places.
legal everywhere, but most places. Now, one of the things is, every place ain't legal, so
You
it's
fighting
kinda
a
weird.
sport too, bro.
Yeah.
Like
so
that's
it's weird.
they got rules
You
and
seen Sha'Carri
regulations.
Richardson,
yeah,
go
like
through
it
those
is legal
territory.
everywhere, but that's they rules and regulations. They don't have
It's
anything
the sport
with that.
and
It's
certain
just sanctioned.
states, depending on. It's not always.
That's just
so.
how it go. You gonna have to go fight wherever you can get.
But
that
I
shit
understand
off.
what he's saying. It's like, bro, it's you know.
I do agree though.
if
It's
you-
not a
if you-
performance enhancer at all.
Yeah,
It's not.
I don't see how.
Sweet.
I don't know how you deem that as a.
A nigga is not gonna get better. Literally, you could smoke a fucking blunt before the fight.
It doesn't numb
You're
anything.
not gonna
It
make
doesn't do
anything better for the fight, yo.
If anything, it kind of
it's gonna like low key hinder your skills.
I don't see how your reaction time.
I don't see how at all, yo. Like, if anything, you need to give him some money because he might have killed this nigga if he didn't have that shit.
Yeah, if he didn't have
I don't know what he would have did.
He might have hurt you worse.
But then again, I don't know what he's taking.
Though.
I don't know if he's smoking like that. Like some niggas take gummies, some niggas do different things as far as how they consume THC because it can get into your system different ways other than just smoking and shit. So I mean, it just depends on him. He might be into the gummy shit.
Might be cheap
where
Charlie.
he taking.
Yo.
I mean,
Charlie.
I think he's cheap Charlie. It sounds like it. From the way he said that he's not with giving the shit up, he's with the Chiefs. Big Chief, yo. You know what I mean? And keep chiefing, bro. I don't. If this is what you want to do, just know it could hinder that boxing shit, bro. If you don't, if you're not trying to box,
focus on the bag
respectfully,
first.
listen. If it's gonna mess up your money, don't Ricky Williams.
Yeah, please don't.
Focus on the bag first.
Don't be the guy to try to step out there.
Don't come off as an addict, man. Weed ain't that important, my guy.
If you're a fighter, focus on the bag.
It's like you said,
big
all you got to do is understand when the test is coming, chill your ass out for a little bit, and then you can do it right after you finish up, bro.
I'm pretty sure he's not the only boxer, Chief. I'm just saying.
What if it was Manny?
I want to say the only athlete, damn it.
Yeah, well,
Some mad athletes.
Yeah, man.
Getting it in.
What if they needed to be one of them ones, yo? Like, what if Ricky Hatton, yo, the whole time was on his sandwiches, yo?
He probably was.
He would definitely.
He was definitely at the pubs going crazy, though. We know that for a fact.
Getting hit in the head 47
Nigga, they
times.
was singing his song and then,
They was cheering for him.
Ricky Hatton.
Yo,
Some niggas
crazy
going
shit was they was cheering for him and
After
Floyd
he
was
got
beating
blind
his
with-
ass, yo.
I like that from true fans. That's the problem in America, yo.
Facts.
Fans will
Don't have
flip
that.
on you in a heartbeat, yo. Over other countries, if you fought valiantly and represented the country well, they gonna ride with you
love you
forever,
forever.
yo.
We not
Like-
doing that here. Niggas will wow you if you get beat like
yo.
like
Traitor, yo. You know, I rock with my fighters win, lose, or draw, yo.
Yeah.
You
Me
my
too.
guy, as long as you don't do nothing egregious, weird
True.
outside of the ring, I'm rock. Why not? It's boxing, dog. Like
Me
It's
too.
a sport,
like,
bro.
pause.
Yeah.
I had to take the Canelo Bivol. That shit hurt my feelings, yo.
Yeah, but he went up. He was
That
going
shit
crazy. yo. I
really
don't know
had
why
me
he went up and
unconfident
fought that
about
big
boxing.
ass
I was like, I
nigga,
thought I
yo.
knew
don't know what he
everything
was
about
doing.
boxing.
he was trying
He was
I don't
trying
know
his ass
anything.
out.
He
was
got
trying to
his
see if he
ass
get
knocked the
undisputed
fuck out.
in that
Got that
division.
payday, yo.
That shit fucked me up.
He said he said no more smoke with him.
Yeah.
He's
No
not
mas.
Yeah, win, bro.
The Zay no mas. No
That
mas.
weight.
No mas.
Yeah, man, that's it. Yeah, I mean another joint. Thank y'all, yo.
Peace.
11.